One.
Today we're going to make a Sabiki rig from beginning to end. More importantly, you're going to learn how to make the Sabiki knot. It's not very hard. The reason why we want to make a Sabiki rig is I fish in areas that have a lot of fishing pressure and the fish are finicky, and the Sabiki rigs you find in the store, even though they're really good, but they're made with cheap monofilament, and like I said, the fish I fish for, they're pretty finicky and they don't bite unless the rigs are made out of fluorocarbon. So that's why I learned how to make Sabiki rigs out of fluorocarbon. For today's purpose, we're not going to use fluorocarbon because I guess the diameter will be too thin and be hard to see on camera. So we're going to use kind of big diameter line. I have a white line and a green line, and that's part of it. You're going to need a nail clipper, snap swivels, and hooks, and a 2x4 with two nails pounded maybe about 12 inches apart. First you're going to take your main line, probably about 6 feet, 7 feet. I usually make it as long as my pole, my jigging pole that I'm going to use. Basically just cut it. Cut it. On one end, you tie a double loop or a figure eight loop. Either or is fine. Double loop or figure eight loop. Cut the excess off. And you're going to put it right here on the first nail. On the second nail, you're going to tie a simple overhand knot. And this is where your first branch is going to be on your Sabiki rig. You tie an overhand knot on the nail, and oh, I didn't do it right. Simplest knot, I didn't do it right. On the overhand knot, okay. Overhand knot. Jeez, come on now. Overhand knot. Okay, one, and then you repeat the process back and forth until you get to the end of your line. So each one of these overhand knots will mark where your next branch will be. Do it again. Okay, another one. Don't tighten it all the way because you're going to need to pull them off later. And this should be like the last one. Okay. Okay, so you got your maybe four or five branches. So this is these are your branch lines. So you make them about 6 to maybe 8 inches, give or take. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Make them 6 or 8 inches, maybe 10 inches. Maybe make them 10, so you can just cut later on. See, these are your branches. See? They're all about the same size. So you take off the first overhand knot off the nail. This is where you got to watch. So you get your branch line, you put it through the overhand knot, and you make a half a blood knot around your main line. So you go 4 or 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside and around. But don't worry about it. I'm going to show it to you guys later on this white and brown cord. So basically you pull, cinch, bang, that's one branch. See? And you repeat the process. Here's the next overhand knot. Get your next branch thing. Put it through the overhand knot. Do a half a blood knot around the main line. And pull tight. Second branch, third branch, same thing through the overhand knot, in between the overhand knot, around the main line 5 times, and you do your half a blood knot. Pull, cinch, tighten. Nice knot, okay? And here's your last one. Through the overhand knot, around the main line with a blood knot, half a blood knot, 5 times through and around, and you pull to tighten. Oops, isn't it slipping? How come? Oh, see, didn't do it right. One more time, real quick. Through the main line, through the overhand knot, half a blood knot. Okay, pull and tighten. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so basically here it is, your Sabiki rig. You cut off all the excess. Cut off the excess. Cut off the excess. You want to make it nice and neat. Nice and neat. So as you can see, I don't know if the camera can pick it up pretty good, but you see the green main line and the white branch. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So one end is the loop. You make a loop on the other end. Both ends will basically have snap swivels. You want snap swivels on both ends because what that does is prevents the line from kinking up, especially when you're jigging up and down and stuff like that. So you put the snap swivels on both ends. One you can use to attach the sinker, the other one to the your rod's main line. And this is the Sabiki rig. This is how you attach the hook to the branch line. It's pretty simple. We're using everything oversized, so you know we usually don't make Sabiki rigs out of 60, 80 pound tests, but for this purpose we are. I'm going to show you. So basically, you just take your branch line, put it through here, go around, make a loop right here, like this, and go around 5 times. 4, 5, and put it through this loop that you just made, and then you pull. Okay? So these Sabikis, if you notice, have like fish skin and like thread or yarn or you know, shiny thread and stuff like that. You can do it too with this hook. You basically put your skin on top there, your yarn, your thread, your horsehair or whatever, and then you do the same knot that we just did. And you can put Q-Tex or some crazy glue or something so it protects it. But what we like to do with us, we leave a bare hook and we use twisted tail grubs, like these firecracker grubs. And those are really good because they have a lot of action and these really pop in the water. The fish, like we catch opelo, they really like them. So that's how you make a Sabiki rig. And before we go, we'll show you that Sabiki knot one more time because that's the one that we all want to do. So basically, this brown line is going to be your main line. So you're going to have an overhand knot here. This is your overhand knot. You can see your overhand knot. And pretend this white line is your branch line. So you're going to go through the overhand knot, the puka in there, make a half a blood knot around this blood line, this main line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, through this puka here, and down around. Okay. So you pull, you cinch this thing too. You pull, and that's it. Voila. See? What tightens up. But yeah, like that. And this would be your branch, this would be your main line, and that's the Sabiki knot. So basically that's it. That's how you make a Sabiki rig from beginning to end. And now you can make the Sabiki knot. We'll have more videos on how to catch opelo, and we'll show you how the Sabiki rig works. And that's it. So make your Sabiki rigs out of fluorocarbon. Do what we just did, and you can catch a lot of bait. And more bait means more big fish. Bye.